So welcome back to my channel. I've just got a little green smoothie that I'm gonna have during this video because I've got some tea to tell you. Well, tea, green juice, smoothie. So today is a chit chat video. I'm gonna tell you about my first year of university. So grab yourself a drink and let's have a talk. When I came to university, I don't know if any of you guys know, but I went to university at Aberystwyth University, which is based in Wales, mid Wales, and it was actually my first choice. It was my first choice by pure coincidence. Someone suggested that I choose Aberystwyth University when I was in the nail shop getting my nails done, and to be honest, I never thought that I would make it to university. It just was not part of my plans. I was going to be a superstar, and you know, as a superstar, who needs university? So I applied and I got into uni as my first choice, and I got in, and we came to see Aberystwyth on a very sunny day. It's by the beach, and it was so nice, and I fell in love with the place. And I basically packed my bags up come September, packed my bags up, and I was like, yes, freedom! I'm going to uni! And I came to uni, and my first year is like, the story of my first year is crazy. So I arrived, I lived on the seafront, and I lived in a massive room. I lived with 6 girls. And I was just like, okay, well, whatever. I arrived on a Saturday, me, my brother, and my mom, and my uncle, and we arrived here, and we went for dinner, we'd shopped, we'd done everything, we'd packed pretty much the night, like throughout the week we were packing the car bit by bit. And what happened is, when we got here, there was like a lot of stuff happening, like redirecting and stuff. So we went up, we signed up, and then I went into my flat, and I was the second person to arrive in my flat. There was another girl who was the first person to arrive. Her name was Pippa. She'd arrived like a week before. Let me put my smoothie down so I can tell you this. She'd arrived the week before because she played basketball. Me and Pippa hit it off right away. And she actually got me into playing basketball. So my first year, I partied my life away. Party, whoop, party, yeah, and that was me. I was out every single night. I was that girl. The first night that we arrived, me and my brother, my mum was staying at a cottage out of Aber, and we went to dinner, and we couldn't wait to get them out, so we were like, girl, you got to go, because we gotta go party. And so when she left, me and my brother basically ran up in our whole building, and we knocked on every flat door, and we were like, hey, I live upstairs, if you want to come out, we're going out tonight, and whatever. And then a guy that I went to high school with, came to Aberystwyth University, so we could be close. We got along really well, and we were like really close at high school. So he came to uni, and we were at uni at the same time, so he came over as well. We went, the flat upstairs, I remember really clearly, we went upstairs, and we invited them to come out with us. And from that day on, the flat upstairs and our flat, we were super glued. The guys from downstairs basically lived in our flat. From upstairs basically lived in our flat. They cooked in our flat, they slept in our flat, and all types of stuff, and it was so good. We went out that night, and we had the best time of our life. Me and my brother were like, whoa, chocolate, whoa. That's what me and my brother were like, and me and my brother together were like just crazy. So I went out every single night. I mean, there's like 3 clubs in Aberystwyth. Okay, maybe 2, I'm lying. At the time, the Union was lit. It was lit. Every Friday, I used to go to the Union, and I'd walk from the seafront and walk up to the Union in my heels. And I would be exhausted, and I just had such a good time. I mean, they had R&B nights in the Union at the time. You'd go to this place called Kubma Bar. You'd go in there, and you'd get a drink, and then you get like a stamp, which means before midnight you get into the Union for like £1. And it's like, the Union was lit, like, it was lit. They had like a little corner, and they called it Black Corner. I don't know what they call, but when I was in uni, they called it Bar 7, and it was so good. And a lot of the time, a lot of the people that were there were all like a lot older. They were in their older year and stuff like that. And so I was part of that group, but I was also part of another group of people, like with Pippa and my flatmate Pippa. She was like, you know, a basketball player, so she had that group of friends. So I joined basketball because she thought I should join basketball because I'm super tall, and I hated basketball so much. Like I could not play basketball because I used to play netball, but it was so much fun, like just going out with them and just going to socials and stuff like that. So I don't know if you've gathered, but I socialized all the time. I barely went to lectures. I remember the first time I went to lecture, I went to my first lecture, it was a criminal law lecture, and I was like 5 minutes late. I walked in and the guy was like, do you think this is a nightclub? And I was like, I literally froze. I remember walking into that class with my pink laptop, and I sat next to this girl who looked like Rihanna to me, and over the years me and her became really good friends, and she still looks a little bit like Rihanna, and she is from the Bahamas, which is close to Barbados, so you see what I mean. So I barely went to lectures because I wasn't there necessarily to like learn, even though you should take your university life seriously, and I am telling you, take your university life seriously. I wasn't there to learn, I was there to have a good time. I mean, I just been let out, I haven't been let out, I just left the home, the hub, but it felt like I just been let out of prison. I was like breaking down, and yeah, so I just partied and like I never said no to anything. Like, it was a party, I'm there, we're going away, I was there. And the thing is, right, when I started university, I had so much money. I got so much money from student finance. I got a lot of money that I'd saved up myself from working my butt off throughout the summer holidays, and then I got some money from my family, and so I'd never seen so many zeros in my life, and I got an overdraft as well, just in case. And I would advise you guys never to get an overdraft, because once you start, it's a hard place to stop. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'd never seen so many zeros in my whole entire life, and I was just like, spend that dollar, spend that cash, get that dollar, get. That's me. I literally, by the time Christmas had come, I was so broke. I could not even afford my ticket to go home. And so yeah, that was my uni experience. My uni experience was literally, my first year uni experience was filled with partying and very little lectures. Turns out, I thought I'd done really well. Turns out I failed my exams. No surprise there, because I was partying every single night. So I failed, well, not everything. I failed like quite a few core modules in my first year. See, if you don't go to lectures, that's what happened. And then I was like, okay, so I told my brother, I was like, hey, listen bro, I failed my lectures, but you know, I've got to sort it out. So I went home for the summer, just for a little bit, just to ease the family tension, so that nobody knew what was going on. Little did I know that I was the fool sitting at the table thinking nobody knows that I failed, because nobody needs to know that, because I was going to come back in August and reset everything and continue like nothing ever happened. But guess what? My brother had told my mom and everyone else already that I failed, so they were sitting there like, and I was just like, hey, yeah, no, I passed, it's alright. And then, like, in August, after I did my recess, just before I went back to do my recess, my mom was like, so when are you going to tell me that you failed? And I was like, failed? What? No, I didn't fail. No. I didn't fail. So then I did my resets in August, and I still failed. And I was just like, this university life is not for me. I'm a superstar. Like, what am I doing here? But, yeah, so that's basically what my first year was like. It was filled with party, a little bit of studying, but not that much, but party, and a lot of failing. But the purpose of this video is just to tell you that first year of university is going to be difficult. It's going to be exciting. You're going to have a lot of things coming your way. But if you make the right decisions at the beginning, you will not regret it. University is a great opportunity for you to grow and to mold yourself as an individual. How you start off is not necessarily how you finish, because I managed to turn my first year around and I ended up graduating. A couple of years later, yes, from my peers, yes, but I still graduated, and today I'm doing something that I love. I have a great job. So anyways, I just want to share that part of my uni life, my first year, that, you know, sometimes we make mistakes, but you don't have to just stay there and think that's it for you. You can, you know, get up and do other stuff. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to be part of my family, just hit the subscribe button, and I will see you some more later or another time. And yeah, I'm gonna go and enjoy my smoothie.